It's been quite rough the last few months, hasn't it? Operation skins, major stickers, cases, etc. They hit a big spike earlier in the year and have just barely started to recover. I predicted that before the major, prices would start to recover, but what I didn't think about was a surprise operation in September. Just when things were starting to look up, the prices got smacked straight back down as people sold their items to invest in the new operation. Now, all of the items, including the new operation items, are down, and a lot of this has to do with the hype around the new stickers and new souvenirs, even though the supply is already insane. So where do we go from here? Is this the death of the market? It seems like some people are starting to think that way. New items don't rise in price like they used to. Berlin 2019, failure. RMR 2020, failure. Broken Fang skins, failure. Battle-Scarred Hollow, failure. If you bought any stickers within the last year and you didn't sell during the summer hype, failure. The main transition has been newer items and their insane supply, which I don't think will change anytime soon. The days of buying major items and doubling your money in a year just by holding may be over. But CS investing as a whole is far from over. So many people are focusing on their current losses but not looking at the future. You know what low prices allow you to do? Buy what you want at a discount. This isn't the death of the market, this is the calm before the storm. Let's talk about it. The factors that contributed to these low prices. There was a massive spike earlier in the year. Sure, prices are generally lower than what they were before the spike, but let's not forget that the reason why the prices look so bad right now is because they jumped so high. Current prices are actually fairly respectable in my opinion. What about the potential death of CSGO? I mean, this was actually a concern to some people earlier in the year with Valorant going strong. Well, sorry to burst the bubble for people who want to see CS fade away, but despite all of its struggles, the game is still alive. Lack of updates, major delayed for 2 years, streamers getting kicked from their games. Despite all of this, major viewership is great. The player base is looking good, as you would expect from an operation running, and there's really just no signs of CS dying. So let's get to some of the good news. What I wanted to focus on was how many factors that contributed to low prices will actually benefit long term. Let's take a look at this. People have been waiting for new items. It was almost a year since the last operation before Riptide came out, and almost 2 years until the last major. One thing I learned from these last 2 years is how impactful majors are for the CS economy. With new items, people buy in, and now there's an influx of money added to the CS market. The best scenario is when people sell for profit, but people can also sell at a loss and reinvest. What do you buy when you sell your reinvestments? Maybe some play skin you always wanted, a Cattle 14 craft, older stickers you have faith in, operation skins for trade-ups or to hold, or maybe you just cash out. Essentially, new items with potential creates an influx of cash into the market, which will eventually funnel its way into other items. And guess what? We have 2 of these events. The operation has been insane with the amount of stars people have been spending, and the major is some of the best stickers we have seen in years. It's dumb the amounts of money that will be entering CS, and eventually, that money will find itself in other items that the rest of us currently hold. With the operation ending just before March, that sets us up perfectly for another summer hype. I'm ready for a very exciting 2022. Until next time.